presented by Sprint.
Damon Bruce here with you for the halftime show. The Detroit Pistons are ahead against Minnesota. A big game for them right now. A win here would move them into the 8th seed in the conference. On the Timberwolves side of things, they're managing to hang around. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Ed Davis making the most of his minutes. No hiccups in his game so far. He's putting up points with ease. Now let's take off with some other games in progress around the league. A tight game for the Pelicans squaring off against Utah. Second half of play, still anybody's game. And the other game still underway. The Brooklyn Nets currently trailing the Magic out in Orlando. Still anyone's game in the fourth quarter out there. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You know, it's been a clinic so far from Ellington.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Grant, that's good.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
And for the Pistons, we've got Wayne Ellington, and it's Hayes in at the point. Pistons leading by 14. Grant outside. Wide open. Good as the jump shot falls. Grant's got 17. The Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. And it's Rubio penetrating. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Grant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
The try by Rubio. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Grant. Buries it from three-point range. Grant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Edwards, defended by Ellington. 9 feet out, gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now here's Hayes. 10 points for him. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. No good from Grant. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Pistons, number 1.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And Hayes kicks to Okafor. Hayes with the screen for Okafor. Number 45. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Minnesota calls timeout after lack of pursuit from Grant.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And here's Edwards. He's got 10. Pass to Rubio. Lets the three fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Rubio. Dishes to Ellington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in blocks. And they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 10. He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Here's Rubio. After the made shot from Okafor, it's off his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Detroit making a switch here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. He's got 14.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they need it.
Now here's Hayes. Averaging 12 points a game. Grant the pass to Hayes. The feed to Plumlee. Lock at 6. And Hayes kicks to Grant. And another 3 for Detroit.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Timberwolves trail by 16. And it's Rubio penetrating. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Rubio having a good one. He's got 8 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Jackson, he's checked in for Grant. Here's Hernandez. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant. Wow. Incredible.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
A dish now to Ellington. The baseline J. The offensive rebound. Rejected by Reed. He dishes it to Rubio. He passes it to Reed. Plumlee with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 12. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Here's Hayes. 12 points for him. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Jazz. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's Minnesota. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
When I look at Minnesota, I mean, they've clearly struggled here in the early going. And quite honestly, that's not a surprise. But it is early, so they've got a chance perhaps to make some incremental improvement as the season moves forward.
Yeah, not a world beater of a team. We knew that coming in, but the early season, so often is a time of hope. So, let's hope they can make some improvements.
He continues to struggle from the field, but luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
What a play, the hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson dishes to Jackson. Grant outside. The jump hook cannot hit. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And there's the pass to Edwards. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Here is Edwards. He's got 14. Number 8. Off target from outside.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the first one drops. Jackson hits both of them.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
Feeds to Plumlee. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Plumlee's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Timberwolves trailed by 9. Down low, Hernandez passes it to Edwards. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
The Pistons making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pistons leading by 8. Pass to Reed. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the win. He's got 6.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. You've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter. That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
There's the pick. Just 3 on the clock. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
It was a great pick, too, Clark. He made...
Tune in next Wednesday night, January 27th. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Live from Brooklyn. Big time hoops coming your way.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Edwards with it. He kicks to Rubio. And it's off from 3-point range. And for Detroit, they've got Grant. And it's Ellington in at the shooting guard. Picked by Okafor. Kicks to Grant. Up off the screen.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
To the paint. Here's...
Tore it down that time.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Hayes. And he's good on the three ball. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
The shot's good from Reed.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
The pass to Edwards.
Man.
And he jams it with authority.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
They get the rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Detroit making a switch here.
Number 45.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Rubio right side. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Your Timberwolves.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Number 45. And again, unable to change momentum here. Beasley with it. Now guarded by Ellington. The Timberwolves working the ball around to take the lead. And the basket by Rubio. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. The Pistons making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. The drive by Rubio. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
He feeds it to Hayes. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Rejected by Plumlee. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Timberwolves ball. 14 seconds.
Rubio with it. Hayes on him. Rubio misses. Pistons trailed by 3. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover. He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Number 10. Off target from 3-point range. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message, and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Here is Rubio. Number 10. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Hayes. Grant with a screen on Rubio. Number 45. Beasley with the rebound.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Hernandez. Pass to Rubio. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Rubio. Here's Hayes. Grant outside. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Off the screen, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
They set the screen to the middle. Hernandez. Rebound, Detroit.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball. They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
The Timberwolves trail. Rubio outside. Passes it to Reed. No good. Great D that time from Hayes. The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Plumlee with it. Beasley covering. Grant with a screen on Rubio. Hayes, no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Beasley off a pick from Reed. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They lead by 2. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Beasley outside. Here's a step back. That's good.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here is Ellington. Dishes it to Hayes. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not go. And Minnesota now the other way. Beasley outside. Plumlee with the steal. And here's the break. Grant kicks to Plumlee. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. Will go to the line. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
one miss could hurt them. And there's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
The feed to Rubio. Misses the wing jab. Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
Both free throws good from Rubio. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
What determination. There was a lot of competition for that rebound, and he came away with it.
They set the pick. Hernandez defended by Clemlow. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Rubio outside. Rubio right side. Can't cash in.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
Man, pressure-packed free throws, but he looks cool as can be. He's so big, it gives him that 3-point lead.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From downtown, buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Hayes. From deep 3-point range. Oh, he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Pistons to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The drive by Rubio, and they take the lead. Rubio's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Timberwolves. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Grant kicks to Hayes. Ellington, Pistons passing it around. All alone. And right on target. Good.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
And here's Edwards. Hernandez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Okafor with the ball. Now guarded by Reed. Here's Grant, and it's blocked by Reed. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Edwards with the stop.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Rubio. Number 45, from outside off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
Rubio the pass to Edwards. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pistons trailed by 4. Number 45. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Pass to Edwards. There's the pick. Detroit with the rebound. Okafor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Grant outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now, here's Rubio. On the clock. Here's Rubio.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, he pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Here's Hayes. Shot denied. From the arc. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
The Timberwolves' shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Rubio gets a screen from Reed. Back to Rubio. Leaches one from 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. And Hayes kicks to Grant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 5th personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Pistons. He gets the first, then increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
There's the pass to Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here is Okafor. Plenty of space. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so Minnesota takes the win. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.